I'm Burj. I'm the CEO of Pricing, and today we will talk about some examples of commonly used pricing strategies. Since the competition among e-commerce companies is quite high, companies usually come forward with their prices and attract their customers. Let's start with our first strategy, which is premium pricing, where businesses price a product higher than competitors to increase perceived quality. For example, a pair of Balenciaga shoes are at least 20 times more expensive than a regular sneakers price. We all want to believe that a higher price is an indicator of higher quality, but the disparity between the two prices is not actually a true reflection of the difference in quality. Why? Because it's a tactic to influence our perception of quality. This time, you can judge the book by its cover. Think about high-end customers. They are driven by the feeling of exclusivity from luxury items. That's why premium brands don't compete on price. Well, let's move on. Our second strategy is price skimming. It's a strategy of setting a high market entrance price and lowering it gradually to skim off the demand from different customer segments. Important to note that this strategy works well for innovative technology products before competitors pop up. What is better than knowing the audience segment and targeting them at different prices to maximize profits? You might wonder how the strategy works. When Apple first introduced the iPhone, the initial price was $599. Early adopters, people who are the first users of a new technology, paid the initial price and it was cut to $399 2 months later. In other words, you can think that you are testing the suitability of your price in the market over time. Here is what you need to know. Price skimming can create many benefits. While firms can increase their profits, consumers who pay high prices may well feel ripped off. Brands that have the power like Apple iPhone, Sony PlayStation, latest 3D printer are not likely to get affected from this. Consumer who waits can benefit from lower prices. High prices can help recoup the investment costs of a new product. Our third strategy is penetration pricing, a strategy where a company enters a market or country with a below average price for certain products. It can be called as land and expand approach too. If sellers want to stay competitive in the future, they have to try to capture a large audience from the beginning and capture the market share quickly. Retail giants usually use this strategy when entering a new market. You could be in a joint marketplace of e-commerce giants like Amazon, eBay, and more. That's when knowing possible strategies and what you are competing with will give you a big advantage. Like this, it will be easier to reach your goals in a shorter time. But of course, it might cause some problems like backfire if the market has strict competition regulations. Let's move on to loss leader pricing, which is our fourth strategy. It's a strategy where retailers sell specific products at a loss to lure customers into the store. So what I mean is, marketers aim to entice customers to buy profitable products in addition to the loss leader product. I can say that the main purpose of this strategy is to draw more traffic from the competitor and in this way to generate more sales. A very popular example that comes to mind for every loss leader strategy is the world famous razor maker Gillette. Gillette initially sold its razors at rock bottom prices. It was an introductory offer to get hold of a bigger customer base. Eventually, a razor needs blades and requires a constant change after some usage. This is where Gillette made up for the losses and earned a higher profit margin. After that, Gillette blades were of enhanced quality and thus a bit expensive too. Customers thus who had already bought a Gillette razor preferred to use the company blade itself, and in this way, Gillette earned both customer base and profitability. Think about it. Amazon uses this strategy to attract shoppers and uses popular products to reach the highest number of people. If you ask what's the reason behind it, is because the popular products have a high search volume. Now, let's move on to value-based pricing strategy. It's a customer-oriented pricing strategy where the price of a product is based on its perceived value to customers. You can follow both of the two types of value-based pricing strategies. Good value pricing, which is offering the right combination of quality and service at a reasonable price. Value-added pricing, which is attaching features and functions to differentiate an offer, thus supporting higher rates. To clarify the concept better, allow me to give an example. A very popular model of value-based pricing is, for example, a painting may be priced much more than the price of canvas and paints. The price, in fact, depends a lot on who the painter is and how much you value it. Or there are several options to use this strategy. It's possible to integrate it into an e-commerce pricing strategy as well. You can pay attention to 3 factors when determining the value-based pricing. The market influences how much a consumer will be willing to pay for a product. The benefit that the product provides to the customer influences the value of that product. Competitors' pricing can influence how consumers perceive a product's value to be. And as the last one, let's talk about bundle pricing strategy. A pricing strategy where 2 or more products are sold in a package at a discounted price. So in this case, we see that many sellers use this strategy to get rid of slow-moving stock. Based on my experiences, I can say that with this strategy, you can sell more efficiently. Bundling 2 products provides both ease of delivery and time saved. For example, you can bundle a not very popular sweatshirt with an on-demand sneaker, or you can see a matching ring and necklace being sold together. Bundling is attractive to consumers who benefit from a single value-oriented purchase of complementary products. It also helps reduce marketing and distribution costs. So 2 birds in 1 stone. Well, what do you think, guys? Which one was the most logical and practical? Which methods would you prefer to use in your stores? I'm curious about your opinions. Let's meet in the comments. I would love to see your ideas. This is all from us for now. You can visit our blog to learn more. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for the next video. Take care.